We're getting some tools for Bex.
It's pretty light.
Got a cathedral ceiling over there, safety nets up, scaffold up. We've got what's called a pre-line inspection this afternoon. It wouldn't be a day in the life of a builder boss without Smoko. Yo, right, plan for this morning, let's go. We're going to buy some safety boots for my sister. She's thinking about doing an apprenticeship with us. Then we are going to get the moisture meter, we'll check on the sites, and then we'll make a video, eh?
Make a few videos.
Yeah, let's do one on heating and insulation part 2.
Sounds good.
Cool, man. Cue an intro or a montage or something.
Pink boots.
Right, are you happy with them?
Yeah.
Just here now. We're getting 2 things. We're getting a moisture meter for Birchville and we're getting some tools for Bex. Nice shoes, Bex.
Thanks.
Cool.
Cool.
Pretty light.
Yeah. I'll get a photo of you with that as well, eh? Sweet. So it's been pretty fun getting out of level 4 and into level 3 and getting our sites up and running again. Basically it's not just the 2 weeks that we lost of lockdown. Auckland's still in lockdown right now, so like yesterday the plumber texted me and said he can't get any basic connections or anything. So essentially, even though they've got the ability and the capacity and the want to do the job, they've just not got the basic parts they need. So now we're working with him, we're working with ITM and a number of other people to basically think about, right, we've got this many houses under contract and these are the parts we're going to need for them. Let's just order everything now, so another lockdown or not, we're good to go. A lot of building a house relies on getting stuff just in time and sending it to site. For example, Jib goes straight from the Jib warehouse to site.
Josh, how are you?
Good, thanks. Yourself?
Yeah, no, pretty hard out this morning, mate.
How's old level 3, level 4 been for you?
You gotta keep on plodding along, don't you, you know?
Like in the bottom corner,
Yeah,
where the concrete mixer is?
yeah. On the other side, just by the wheelbarrows.
Yo.
Before lockdown was just a slab. Now it's ready for a roof. Remember we came here at the start of the year and we were like, oh, this is what we're doing, and then like it was kind of like the crickets chirp. Can you insert crickets chirping here? Chirp, 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 chirp. Behind me is going to be a 185 square metre 4-bedroom home. It's going to be like an H, and there'll be the living on that side there, the garage and bedrooms there with a little annex between the two. This is going to be an amazing spot to build a home. now we have a house. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's got some cool stuff in it. Got a cathedral ceiling over there. It's kind of a bit of a maze right now, this stage, while you've got like braces everywhere, safety nets up, scaffold up. Pretty cool to be able to walk around the perimeter of it and check out how it's going to look and feel. After looking at it on a piece of paper for so long and then prepping the site and then waiting and waiting, it's so cool to see this pop up out of the ground. Roofers are booked in for this week, and then just like that it'll be a house. Build that folder up. You know, even that piece of paper there. Yo, so I'm just on the other Makataro site and we have a slab prepped and ready. We've got the pods going down this week and then boom. Just like that, another slab. This one's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be polished concrete. It has got driven piles under it. Where we are here is at the back. This is the living area here. Sun rises over there and will go over there. Let's go to and we're going to check on the moisture there. We've had dehumidifiers running literally all of lockdown. It's probably going to be the driest set of frames. It should be, it better be, the driest set of frames we've ever checked. I'll just tell it that. Hey, we're back on site, finally, level 3, yay! So we're on site, and just before lockdown we set up the dehumidifiers. We've got what's called a pre-line inspection this afternoon, and the pre-line inspection checks that the moisture content in the timber is below a certain point. So it's either 18 or 20%. We'll put it up right here. Bing! And yeah, so we're going to get that tested. That means we can line the walls, we can crack on with this job. Lockdown's really hit this one at a kind of like a niggly time where we now need to still do a bit of building work and then punch on with all our subbies. So we can't just call everyone in and say, quick, finish this one off. Whereas the Papakowhai house is going to get a kitchen bench top installed this Wednesday, and the guys are there right now digging up the driveway. We're right at the tail end of that job. Some builders have a tool belt, drills, etc. I just have a white stool. Let's head back to the office. Blitz of phone calls this morning and filmed a few videos in between. Let's get to work. Let's head to Y42. Pretty much we've got the drain layer and the plumber on site doing some work. We've got to move some stuff pretty much. I'm trying to make this glamorous, but really we're literally going to move timber. It's only 11:11 and I feel like we've already done so much. So just finished a Zoom meeting with my ITM rep and we've locked in delivery dates for essentially everything we need for the 5 houses on the go right now. Today's a perfect snapshot of like, it's a little bit on site, a little bit in the office, a little bit of meetings, a little bit of phone calls, just a little bit all over the show, to be honest. And you've got to kind of just roll with it. Yo, so we're just at the Y for 2 job, just loaded up the trailer, flick test, and going to take all this back to the yard, get it out of the way of the drain layer. It's kind of like this big juggling act where we've got to have all this stuff here for a certain stage and then we've got to get rid of it real quick. The drain layer's got the week here to do all his bits, then the frames will get delivered onto slabs, then boom, slabs are stood and jobs are goldie. Done, just like that. Tick, another thing on site to be done. Now, it wouldn't be a day in the life of a builder boss without Smoko, and today's Smoko is brought to you by, you'll just have to wait and see. Thanks, Mark.
You probably couldn't get a crane access in there, could
Nah. That's where I pretty much started my career. Dropped out of school, literally that school there. I dropped out of that school there, St. Pat's, and started working at Macca's. Was a toilet cleaner actually, for that was my very first official job. Yo, Caleb.
Hey, how's it going, Josh?
Good man, you?
Yeah, pretty good. Seems like with the roof angle, we've calculated for the face shaft to be a 450 mil to feet.
Just reply and say, hey, can you print? He's got to do one here too. If you haven't already, go ahead, click subscribe and catch my next video. Cool, cool.